So I heard that there were kids out there that aren't interested in math and science. And that's crazy, because math and science are actually really, really cool. My friends and I here at Mississippi State University, we study mechanical engineering, and that uses a lot of math and science. And that's not a bad thing, because mechanical engineering, and really any kind of engineering, is really cool. That makes math and science really cool, because you need math and science to do engineering. So Jacob, Colin, Will, Forrest, and I got together and volunteered to bring a project to you guys. We're hoping that this project will be a lot of fun for you guys, and we're also hoping that it'll show you how really fun, awesome, and cool science, math, and engineering really are. We're going to teach you how to make a confetti cannon. So of course I'm up here at college, and at college a lot of parties happen. Only not really, because college is for studying and not for partying, and I should not give kids a bad message. Who out there doesn't like parties? Right, nobody. If you don't like parties, you're just a really, really, really sad child. But if you're not a sad child, then that means you like parties, and that means you also like confetti cannons. So how do you even make a cannon that shoots confetti? That sounds really hard, but it's actually not as hard as it sounds. You need 3 paper clips, some paper, cardboard tubing, coffee filters, and 2 rubber bands. So you're probably thinking, how do we even get these things? Well, you get adults to get them to you. That's what you get to do when you're a kid. Adults provide everything for you. Enjoy it while it lasts. Now the paper. This can be whatever paper you want to use. Here we've used Post-it notes. Use whatever paper you want. Try using some really colorful construction paper. Post-it notes work really well because they're really light. Just make sure to tear up the paper into small, bitty cannon fireable pieces.
Toss it up in the air.
Ooh, it's so yellow and colorful I can't help myself. Coffee filters are coffee filters. And if you don't know what a coffee filter is, the adult that's going to get you your coffee filter does. See, I told you adults were helpful. Cardboard tubing can be cut up paper towel rolls, or, in our case, used toilet paper rolls, since they're super available and super easy to find. If they aren't that easy to find, then maybe you should wipe more often. And everyone knows what a paperclip or rubber band is. The first thing you're going to do is take a paperclip and a rubber band. Now loop that rubber band around the end of that paperclip. Just like so. Now do it again. But, with another paperclip and another rubber band. Alright, now you should have 2 paperclips, each with rubber bands around them. And you're going to take the ends of those rubber bands and loop them around the end of your third paperclip. So you should have something like that. And you're going to put that through your cardboard tubing just like so. So you should have a working confetti cannon now. But we're still missing confetti. This is when your coffee filter comes in. Just take your coffee filter, put your shredded paper into the coffee filter, and tuck it neatly into your confetti cannon. In science class, you're going to learn about energy, and there are a bunch of different kinds of energy. When you walk, talk, run, jump around, you're using energy. Energy isn't just stuff that comes from a battery, but energy from running and walking and jumping isn't actually going to power a building or power a car or power a plane. It's not going to make enough energy to power your Xbox or power your TV so you can watch SpongeBob or let you do anything else that I can think of that relates to little kids. More importantly, you definitely can't power a school or a hospital. That's why there's a worldwide crisis involving how we're going to find the energy to power all of these things. So we want to give you a small taste of what you can learn about energy, so later you can learn more about energy on your own. And when you go to college and get a career, maybe you'll be able to help solve the worldwide energy crisis. Energy can be stored and it can be released. When you're using energy, that's when you're releasing energy. Potential energy is the stored energy. The more potential energy is, the more energy stored that you have that you can use for something else. Here we're going to turn potential energy into kinetic energy. Kinetic energy is energy that comes from movement. Now we're ready to have some fun. Pull on the rubber band and release it, and it'll launch the coffee filter out, and all of the shredded paper will be shot into the air and fall down, just like confetti. The science behind this confetti cannon is when you hold back the rubber band, that creates potential energy. The more you pull back the rubber band, the more potential energy you create. When you release the rubber band, then you release all the potential energy as kinetic energy. And that kinetic energy launches the confetti in the paper filter into the air.
And remember, kids, when using the confetti cannon, aim them away from other people.
Oh no.